There is no reason for new players to farm the Phoenix anymore in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Greetings and hello there everyone, it's me, your Star Wars dad, and welcome to my seesaw journey. Farm Phoenix, don't farm Phoenix, farm Phoenix. I've literally made multiple videos about this. One saying don't farm Phoenix, and everybody yelled at me, and 70% of the people did a poll, and they said, you're an idiot, you should farm Phoenix. And then I did another video and said maybe I should have farmed Phoenix. And now Capital Games has made a decision for me. You should not farm Phoenix as a new player anymore in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and let me tell you why. But to do it, we have to look back at the history of farming Phoenix in this game. And there are a few reasons why, historically and over time, you know, this was the opening team, the first team you should farm in Galaxy of Heroes for like 5 years. The deal was farm Phoenix first before you do anything else, because they're going to do a lot of things for you, etc., etc. Unfortunately, after you farm them and you unlock Palpatine and Thrawn, you throw them away like yesterday's garbage. That was kind of the direction we went for a long time. And the two biggest reasons for that. The one biggest reason was they're a really easy team to farm. You could get them done within a month. You could have the entire team farm within a month. You would unlock Ezra here on Cantina Battle 2B. Then you would go and you would grab, where's my other Phoenix? You would skip Sabine. You would grab Seb in the Galactic War store. You could get this guy done in a week and a half, easily, no problem. You would get, we'll come back to Hera. You would get Kanan in the Squad Arena store. You don't see him right there right now. I guess I purchased some shards to get my shard shop currency built, but you'd buy Kanan in the Squad Arena store. You could get him built to 7 stars in a couple of weeks, and you would farm Chopper in the Cantina store. And again, guys, with all these characters free to play, pay to play, hyperdrive bundle, whatever, you could have this team farmed up because you would grab Hera in Cantina battles. When you finish doing Ezra in Cantina battles, you go get Hera in Cantina battles. You get her done in a couple weeks. Boom, somewhere in the 3 to 4 week range, you got the Phoenix farmed. You get them up to gear 9, gear 8, 9, somewhere in that range. You go get your Palpatine, you go get your Thrawn, you get their ships, you go get Chimera, and you're off and running in the game. Another reason people would farm them, and well, wait a minute, wait, you can't see this, can you? I need to move my head. Let me move a little bit up here. Let's go this way. Zip. Like and subscribe first, it's still blocked. You know, at the beginning of the game, so Thrawn was like an amazing end game top 10 character in the game for like 5 years until the great nerf of 2020. And now he's a good character, a usable character, but he just doesn't have that oomph anymore. Palpatine is still very, very usable, but you can farm him with like a CLS team and other Rebel teams. The Chimera is an improvement over the Executrix, but not an incredible, you know, it was, when it first came out, it was a giant improvement. Now it's more like a marginal improvement, a small improvement, because there's giant improvements like Executor, Malevolence. There's a lot of ships that really take care of it. You can use the Executrix with all the Empire ships, and you'll be fine. You can figure out ways to make that work. So there are reasons that the game doesn't quite lend itself to doing this now, but the main reason is right here in front of you. You've been staring at it while I talk for like a minute. Hera is no longer a Cantina farm. That means that when you're farming her in regular energy, this is like a 2 to really a 3-month farm if you're going from 0. If you're coming in with a hyperdrive bundle, it's going to be about a 45-day farm for you. I'm figuring 4 shards a day. You need 185 shards, 4 shards a day, 45 days, or ish, okay? 45, 50 days if you have the hyperdrive bundle. It's going to be 60 to 70 days if you are going free to play. And boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of all ages, you don't want to spend that much time farming the Phoenix team, because as soon as you unlock Palpatine and Thrawn, they go away. Now, that's not one thing about Hera. Hera actually is there. She will fit in the Profundity farm. So she is actually part of that Profundity farm. So if you're going to go get the Profundity, if that is what you're going to do to start the game, then go ahead and do it. You still should probably stick with the Phoenix, because you will get the benefit of the characters you get, and you've got to get, here she's right, you got to get her to Relic 5 anyway. you might as well go ahead and do it if you're going to go for Profundity. Everybody else, and I don't think Profundity, I think Executor is a much better choice. You're going to farm it quicker, you're going to be there faster. It's just as good of a ship. Yeah, guys, I mean, Capital Games took Hera out of Cantina battles where you could farm her within a couple weeks, you can have her to 7 stars, and they replaced her with Cal Kestis. So they put Cal Kestis in there, they took Hera out, and now this farm is a lot longer, and you have to invest a bunch more time. You don't want to be investing all that time farming the Phoenix, guys, when you could be farming other teams that'll really get you going. Because the Phoenix, like I mentioned, and like we all know, you get them to gear 8 or 9, you unlock those 2 characters, you maybe go get Chimera, and then you toss them, and you don't use them anymore. You might plug Sabine into a Mandalorian team eventually, you might plug Ezra or Kanan into a Jedi team eventually. Maybe they're not ideal, but they can be used. Hera, like I said, is there for the Profundity. Chopper and Zeb are just going to go bye-bye. Now, eventually, you might want to use the ships with the Profundity as well. I don't know. I just think that CG has made our decision for us, and the final word is in. New players, you should not be farming Phoenix out of the gate. Even though every old farming guide prior to, like, I don't know, 2021 or so, every single farming guide prior to that time would tell you to farm Phoenix before you did anything else. Right now, there's other teams you can farm. Go get those Imperial Troopers. Get those Bounty Hunters. You can farm Imperial Troopers, Bounty Hunters. Those are the ones I like. You can farm that CLS, the Rebels, and go get CLS. You need Imperial Troopers or Empire for that. Anyway, go get Savage and Wampa. There's a lot of other teams you can farm, including going to get Galactic Legends rather than getting Phoenix. The story's been told. Since they moved Hera to a regular energy node, there just is not a good path for new players to farm Phoenix. I suppose I'm going to take it on the chin. Someone will still tell me that this is still worth it. I am not seeing it. You can try to convince me otherwise. I'm just not going to buy it at this point. I don't think this is an early team to farm. I think it's something you should just do later when you need. If you're going to go get Sith Eternal, that's when you go get these guys to go get Thrawn. Otherwise, you're just going to use a CLS team with some of the other rebels. It'll be real easy, and you'll go get Palpatine. Well, you got to go get, yeah, and you'll go get Palpatine that way. That's why I say Imperial Troopers. Imperial Troopers can get you R2 to get you CLS to get you Palpatine. That's my path that I'm taking for that, and that's how I'm going with it. So there you go, guys. That's all I got today. That's all I have to say. The final word is in. Don't farm Phoenix. Let me know in comments if you think I'm just dead wrong. I don't know why I would be wrong on this one. Hope everybody has a great day. I will talk to you soon, and always remember, Nooch too good.